Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews as well as Quirk Auto Dealers. Today we have part 4, the most likely final part of how to drive manual. I might add a part here or there. I might do how to drag race in manual, stuff like that, if the opportunities allow, because I'm not going to track my car. But I might add some stuff here or there. But for right now, part 4, the final part of how to drive manual. This is going to be putting all the pieces together. Now, if you guys have been following the series, you know that I've used a Forte GT and a Golf GTI for the other 3 parts. I sat back and thought, not everybody is going to be learning or driving a performance car for a manual. It's 10 times easier in a performance car. Everything just makes sense and it's really, really fun. But I said, you know what? A lot of people have either base cars, something like that, with a manual. That's really where you can only get manuals nowadays. And I also wanted something that there's no real aids in making driving manual a bit easier. So I took a base 2020 Volkswagen Jetta with the 6-speed manual. Yeah, 6-speed manual. I took this out because this is very indicative of what a lot of manuals are like. Not really performance minded, more as a lower cost, kind of have fun to drive thing. And it's also indicative of what a lot of people learn on. So I figured let's go ahead, take a drive, incorporate all the features we've talked about in the other 3 parts, and kind of show you guys how they all work together. Now this one has the electronic e-brake. So, starting it's going to be the same way, foot on clutch and brake. I already have it running. To disengage the parking brake, actually, whenever you disengage a parking brake, you should have your foot on the brake and you just push down. Straight into first, and now setting off. Look at that, we're rolling. Into second. And into third. Clutch in and neutral up to the stop sign. And setting off again. And going up through the gears. And into 5th. Gonna be taking this right hand turn, so I'm gonna do a little rev match downshift. Into 2nd. So that's where your rev matching comes in. Makes it a little bit smoother of a transition. Now we're going to have 2 hill starts of increasing height, or I should say complexity. This first hill, it's just a little hill, nothing I'd run and scream at. Coming to a stop. This has the hill hold, so I'm going to wait for that to disengage. Slowly releasing the clutch. As I explained in the hill start, each of the sections I'm talking about have their own video. The basics, how to not stall, rev matching, hill starts, all have their own videos, so feel free to check out those videos. A little bit of a bigger hill start. Let the car hold itself. There we go. So this is kind of like instead of focusing on the 3 verses of a song and singing those, this is adding all 3 verses together to make the full song. That's pretty much what this video is, showing how all of these components come into play when you're driving a manual. Setting off again, gotta be kind of quick about it. This car tells you what gear you should be in for optimal fuel economy, so it's kind of a little bit helpful. Rev match, applying braking with a heel toe because I need the braking. Setting at a stoplight, put it in neutral, foot off the clutch. No, the light's going to be turning green soon, so foot on clutch into first, setting off, into second, into third, and into fourth. From fourth, I'll go into fifth, and sixth. Pretty heavy rainfall right now. Rev match, rev match, rev match, applying braking, heel toe into second. Keeping it in second, up to third, and up to fourth. Rev match into third. I'll do a rev match into second. Now rev match means I'm not doing it under braking. I'm just blipping the throttle, not heel toe. Now we get to the performance side of driving manual with these tight, twisty roads. That was a rev match, no heel toe. Keep it in second. Up to third. And to fourth. Now we'll do an example of a panic stop. So when you need to slam on your brakes, foot on clutch, just put your foot on the clutch and slam on the brake as normal. Setting off, into second and third, braking for the stop sign. Put it in neutral. You can coast to stop at lower speeds. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the vent on. Setting off to second, third, fourth, personally I like to shift at 3,000 RPM. That's my Goldilocks spot for shifting. A little rev match downshift just to control the speed here. Once we turn here, I'll demonstrate a passing situation where you're going slow, you need to downshift and pass. I'll demonstrate that once we're onto the main road again. Here I'm coasting in neutral, clutch in into first. Some cars will not take first while rolling, so you can do a second first. You can see shifting at 3,000. But let's say I'm doing, 35, and I need to pass somebody. Well, you can rev match down and floor it. That was another rev match. That was a heel toe into first. So heel toe means applying the brake and rolling to the gas. Now we're going to go ahead and park, and it will be a completely full circle manual drive. So coming on up to our spot, we're gonna back in there. This one, push down. There we go. Just kind of keeping the engagement point. Once I'm where I want to be, put it in neutral. Apply the parking brake, shut it off, put it in gear. You're good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.